Ginger. Guys, based on the Montana about the Falana and the Ratel, all of us don Facebook wetin submersalt. The Montana, e dey jike Ratels in Manchester. E dey pepper our body pan, but wetin we go do? We gats to cap less. You no understand? We gats to cap less because normally I believe say plenty of us we don dey mende for VDM page, for our Presido page since Yetunde dey scroll, dey refresh am in order to see wetin im go cap us about this Montana, about the Matthias wey submarital. But to my greatest surprise, he never threw any turkey give us for now, which I believe say he go still do. But one thing wey I dey sure of be say VDM no go enter kirikiri. You damn. And Ratels, I want make we carry am for our Instagram like that. Make we carry am for our head pan like that. Say VDM no go enter kirikiri o. Unless if Ratels no be Ratels. You damn. Because he no kpai person. He no spoil person own. Na corruption na him expose. You damn. Because I dey see some kind comment like that even for DM. Say the gods of choosing don come for am. Some say for Jeremiah don come for am. That one, this one. You see all of una wey get that mentality, those people una get that mentality. Shey as this country be like this now, una like am abi? As una children no fit go school, go learn, una like am. Una think say me why I dey here like this, I like am. Una think say if to say I get money to go school, I no be school I go dey like this. See where I dey. I like am, I no like am. Una dey get joy say we dey starve for street, we dey find chawale to chow, we no dey see. Monica no dey commando, youth dey jobless. Men dey steal, men dey thief anyhow, men dey kpai people anyhow. Una like am. All these things na wetin VDM dey try to stop for this country. He see how other countries dey function and e dey go well. He carry am upon himself. Upon himself say he go make sure say this country dey okay on a low key. But e still dey shock me say people inside that same country still dey turn around like python, still dey turn like snake, dey hunt am. Una wan bring am down. Una wan make am go down low. No na. Where the sense wey dey mende for there? See common Uganda. Check Uganda. They go call us giant of Africa. Make they subtitle that naming ceremony comot from Nigeria. We no be giant. That thing na mouthpiece.
This very dark man case with Falana is the fastest in the history of our judiciary in Nigeria. This case supposed enter Guinness Book of Record. Is the fastest. I didn't even know judiciary they are this fast. If they are this fast, how come my tenants are still in my estate? Almost 2 years. We never even move from one court. How come Rivers Assembly, the one where the camp go APC, their matter still they caught up till now? This is the fastest judgment or fine in the history of our judiciary. This supposed to enter Guinness Book of Record. They should call Guinness Book of Record people to come and take this one. This is the fastest judgment any human being can get. Guy, judiciary is truly for common man. It is truly for common man. I am not supporting what he did, yes. But this judgment is the fastest I've ever seen. Even House of Assembly, we still they do inquiry. They never finish their inquiry. Court don't fire. Which kind country we dey? One law for some people, one law for others. How come Rivers is still in court? How come judiciary hasn't done something about it? So very dark man holding is important, eh?
If you look at the whole scenario that is outplaying between the Falana'S, Bobrisky, VDM, and the whole scandal, it appears at the end of the day, it's Nigerians, that's you and me, they want to take for a ride. That's what I'm seeing. I think Falana thinks he's so smart that he can twist our cognitive ability to decipher things to the point that Nigerians will immediately forget this scandal. I think he really believes he's so smart. Now, you will not understand what I'm saying but you just have to calm down. I'll take you through. Let me take you through a run of the whole event. VDM played a tape on the account of wanting Bobrisky to pay up a debt, which Bobrisky called the bluff, which later led VDM to release the tape. In that tape, somebody's voice alleged that money was released to somebody for pardon and all of that. Well, I'm just trying to recap the story. Then the Falana'S came and were angry that trying to twist law, give a law different perspectives, technicalities to ensure that VDM becomes the culprit, that it was VDM that released the tape. You know, sometimes I'm getting to that point where Nigerians are beginning to accept as a culture criminality and fraud. We are almost getting to that point where we see fraud as a way of life. Getting things done fraudulently, provided you are not caught, is a way of life. I think that's where we are going. Now, Falana gave, I beg, go tell this name was maybe turn down the volume. Say, okay, let's leave and Shamu, may I continue? So far, I know you disturb. Now, Falana threatened that VDM should apologize, even though VDM had apologized twice, but went to Channels Television, realized that his appearance on Channels Television only exacerbated the problem rather than ameliorating it, and therefore went to another platform to say that they are threatening him. People are sending threats. Mr. Falana, you are playing with a generation that is completely far off your generation. Perhaps you must take time to understand the unique intricacies that evolves around this new generation. I have warned you and I've told you that this line of battle, you are only going to bait yourself in the mud. And the onlookers will not look who you are baiting with. It's you at the end of the day that is going to end up with shame. I don't know if your child, Fals, or your daughter will be looking at this video. I pray they see this video. At the end of the day, you are going to be disgraced. Now, you may not believe it, but let me tell you why you are going to be disgraced. This whole scandal is coming at a time when the youths are angry with the system that robbed them of their choice, a system that put them in a place where they are hungry, where thieves and robbers and miscreants and looters are having a heyday, taking whatever they can take because they know that there is no law that will punish them. This scandal is coming at that point. This scandal is a harsh reality or a harsh reminder to Nigerians of how decayed and rotten the system is. I have told you, this scandal may just be the catalyst for that elusive revelation that we've all been shying away from. I have told you, let this matter slide. But you claim to have a reputation and a family name you must protect. VDM didn't just go to make up a tape. Look, if you are watching me, just go to your Google Play Store and download ChatGPT. ChatGPT. Download it. Then take that. Let me bring ChatGPT. I don't know if I have it on this phone. I think I downloaded it yesterday. Let's first clear the idea that the audio is fake. I hope it's on this phone, ChatGPT. If it's not. Okay, yeah, it's here. Just go download ChatGPT on Play Store and play that audio from VDM. Ask ChatGPT if... Let me ask ChatGPT. Hello, ChatGPT. Are you on now? Hello. Can I make some inquiry with you, ChatGPT?
Of course. What would you like to inquire about?
Okay. Do you know who they call VDM, otherwise known as Very Dark Man, on Facebook and other social media?
Yes, Very Dark Man, or VDM, is a social media personality known for creating comedic content, often addressing social issues with humor and sarcasm. He's
Good.
popular for his skits and commentary on various platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
Okay. Here in Nigeria, we are currently facing a huge scandal relating to a recording, an audio tape that Very Dark Man released on social media. And in that audio tape, it's a scandal in which a popular senior advocate of Nigeria's name was mentioned. And the name is Falana. We had the name Falana, Falana'S, and Bobrisky. Are you aware of such scandal?
I'm not aware of current events or scandals, including the one you mentioned about Very Dark Man and the individuals involved. My training data only goes up to October 2023, so I might not have information on recent happenings. If you're looking for insights or general information on the people mentioned, I can help with that.
Okay, thank you very much. If you can,
You're welcome.
okay,
If you have any...
hold on a second. Can you go to Very Dark Man's page on social media and search for an audio released concerning the names earlier mentioned?
I can't browse the internet or access social media pages, so I'm unable to search for or listen to recent audio releases. However, if you have any questions or need advice on anything else, feel free to ask.
Okay, one last question. If I give you a tape to tell me if the tape is genuine or generated using AI, can you do that?
I can't analyze audio clips to determine if they are genuine or generated using AI. My capabilities don't include processing or authenticating audio content. If you have any other questions or need assistance with something else, let me know.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome. If you have any more questions in the future, feel free to ask.
So,
Take care.
so I'm sorry I'm not
Hello again. How can I help you today?
Hold on a second.
No need to apologize. But sure, take your time. I'm here when you're ready.
Okay, sorry, I'm unable to get what I want exactly, but there are different apps to authenticate the audio released by VDM. Clearly, let's not even go there. For me, that's a distraction. That audio is as real as day. Forget about it. That audio is as real as day. If I had that audio, I would have played it to ChatGPT to analyze if it's AI generated or it's an actual conversation. So what Falana is doing is a desperate father trying to protect a name, of course, a name that is maybe important to him. I have a name too. Not only Unajan name. I have a name. I have a name too. Everybody has a name. And nobody's name is more important than any other name. So what he is doing, so far we are no longer talking about the 15 million naira bribe or 15 million naira laundry case that is dropped by EFCC. We are no longer talking about the Godfather. Our mind now is weaved around the Falana'S image. That's where our whole mind is now. So what I'm trying to do now is that where I got so suspicious is Bobrisky. Now pay attention. Pay attention. I read the apology that Bobrisky eventually gave out. Look, Bobrisky did not write that apology by himself. At least in that apology, he identified himself with his real name, Okunleye. So I'll henceforth start referring to him as a man. So Bobrisky could not have written that message which he posted on his handle. For me, what I think happened, my brother, my IQ is very, very, very high. And it's not my fault that I have the IQ that I have. What I think happened allegedly is that apology that Bobrisky put in his handle was written for him to put on his handle in order to take Bobrisky out of the question, leaving Dark Man to take the full brunt.